Yo, 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 yo. Hello, beautiful people. Of course, it's a beautiful day. Why wouldn't it be? We'll have to take a whole lot for today not to be a beautiful day. It is the weekend, and it is snowing. On and off randomly for no reason. Sun's coming out, keep breaking through, but there's so many clouds that it keep encumbering the sun. That's all we want through the day is a little bit of sunlight. But today, I want to talk about, I got like a 50-50, I'm like a 50-50 type person. But I try to stay on the good 50, right? So, I know there's a lot of people out here don't get me wrong, I know what's going on out here. The streets is wicked. Everybody moving dangy. Fuckers is getting aired for nothing. Let's just keep it like that. Now y'all used to me talking like this, but fuckers is getting aired for nothing. Literally next to nothing. I ain't even gotta know the reasons, but I know the baseline of what set those type of tempos in that environment. Believe me, shit don't be about nothing. But constantly, the news is reporting. The people, the community is talking. And we gotta do a little better, man. Listen, I've been a part of it. I know it's just not something. I don't know how that happened, but I know it's just not something like, alright, you said we're gonna do better, now we did better. No, it takes a lot. You just gotta start somewhere. So I'm gonna consistently put this message out there until one day you be like, you know what? Let me try to give some love. And I believe education plays a part in your progression. Because once you educate yourself to a new lifestyle or new possibilities, then you try to obtain those goals. Typically, once you find interest in any subject or particular lifestyle, you align your actions to achieve those goals or to maintain that lifestyle, whatever it is you're doing. Whether it's good or bad. If you're doing bad, you know what you need to do to obtain the lifestyle that you live or to keep everything how it is where you can move comfortably. If you're doing good, you know the same thing. So we're all in it together, man. I'm like in the, what they call it, definitely a transition, but I've already transitioned. I've already proved to myself, not to anyone else, not to my peers, family, strangers, to my family on here, even though, someone might perceive it as I am, but I proved to myself that transition already happened. I started with my personality, communicating, having patience. I started right there, doing better in those areas. I've done a lot better in those areas than previously how I carried myself. Then, started with health. Eating better, doing better. Like I said, I drip my body. Pardon me. I got an order coming in. Time to get me some more sea buckthorn oil. I ain't been ingesting or topically applying any in a few months now. Still got a little bit in my jar I got at home, but it's time to get a fresh jar, get back on my stuff. I got a juice with me. I got some H2O with me. Just bought a couple cases, couple. That's what I'm on. So the health thing, I might not be doing it perfect as far as like eating a bunch of leafy greens and things of that nature, but I do not eat no dead animals other than fish still. I haven't had none in 2 weeks or so, but that's what I eat. And I still eat bread. It's terrible, but obviously not the wrong shade of bread. We on the right shade of stuff. I almost don't eat anything that is blanco. No blanco ingesto. Not over here. We know what that do. So yeah, I started in those areas, and I've always been a person to think for other folks and to not instantly react when there's not already a history. If there's a history already, then I'm almost, the dumbest person. I used to be the dumbest person when it came to that. I wouldn't think. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing to really think about. There's a history already. But if there's no history, I was always a person like, what? Yeah, right. I'm doing you a favor. You don't even know it. And I'm cool with someone else thinking that, oh yeah, it looks this way. I don't give a f. I don't care. I know my goal always been to make it home at night by any means necessary, and making it home means making it home. There's a few other locations I could think of you going to, and none of those I would prefer to be in. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got some sun. Yeah, you see me. Oh man, and let me tell you this. The sun, this little bit of sun that I've been getting these last few weeks, has really darkened my tone. My winter tone's gone. My hue, what y'all see? I see how low. Oh, y'all see my shirt? This is one of my old T-shirts, but this was one of my everyday T-shirts. See, it got a hole in it. This wasn't a fly T-shirt. This ain't one of my fly T-shirts. It was one of my everyday run around T-shirts. Probably a little faded. It's definitely over a decade old, but I started in those areas. I'm a peace bringer. I've been doing that. Then I moved on to education. That was a key for me. I moved on to education, protecting my energy, things like that. I feel like y'all can't hear me, so I'm gonna keep getting closer. But I moved on to education. You know what I mean? Start diving into finance, trying to understand insurance and different accounts. Because either I always had assistance or I always had someone else there to benefit off of what they already opened, or the process they already took to get a bill registered in their name or account put under their whatever, a car rented, a car purchase, titles, whatever the case may be, all of the above. So I had to get back out here on my own again and do it on my own, because there's a point in time where my younger days, like as soon as I became independent on my own, where I was doing my own thing, I didn't have to cohabitate, whatever, with another individual, or my energy wasn't spent in different areas, so I was able to acquire those things. Still not the right way, but now I'm just trying to figure out like the paperwork side, the legal side of everything. Obviously doing everything correctly, figuring out taxes, businesses, revenue, everything of that nature. Alright, the sun's on the way for a second while this cloud pass. So I'm gonna get back in because it's super windy. It's definitely like 30 something degrees outside, but yeah, that's the type of stuff I'm on. Education. Oh, and like I always mention, I read this book called Emotional Intelligence. That taught me how to be a better individual person alone, but then it also taught me how to be a better everything, a better brother, son, or heavenly sisters. But for women, that will possibly become or be seen as a sister figure, then I learned how to become a better person overall. So it taught me how to become a better individual in every relationship. So that's how my building process started. All of those things I named, I had an interest in them. It piqued my interest, and I wanted to move forward with those things. And I wanted those things to be implemented every day. Exercise, a little bit of exercise. I don't do it every day, but when I get in my space that I want to be in, which I will get back to, I do exercise every day. Right now, I get to do a little something here and there. Right now, I'm about to try to go. What am I talking about? I'm gonna go get me a set or two real quick. I just looked at the time real quick. I got somewhere to be, but yeah, go get me a little bit of exercise. Like I said, stay hydrated. I take care of myself. I love myself. I feel like too many of us hate us. We don't even know it. But the only way you can even be that freely malicious against a similar hue pardon me. Only way you could be intentionally malicious against a particular hue is if the understanding and appreciation are there for self. We should call it understanding. I apologize for not knowing your name off the top of my heart. I can't look it up because I'm on the phone right now. I might be able to. Let me see. But I heard this lady say it. And I'm going to shout her out. Give me 1 second. But yeah, you got to know your inner understanding. You got to understand what's going on inside with you. All that stuff that people see and everything that looks good, it ain't good. Everything that glitter ain't gold. You know? We've been got told that. But y'all know I love y'all. For everybody that's gonna end up tapping in with me, y'all gonna love me. Sorry, I still feel like I got like a little cold and get ready. Of course, I'm taking all my stuff every day. I don't want to show them on YouTube because YouTube might think it's something else. But I do have my BCD pills, my RC Moss pills on me, my lion's mane, soursop, and ironing out. Got an iron pill on me. So this is what I got on me. I got my black seed oil on me. About to take all that stuff in a second. It's a little late in the day and out of my routine, but like I said, I'm not in my comfort zone, so everything I'm doing, I'm just trying to make sure that I stay grounded through a turbulent time, through unsure moments. Feel me? Excuse me. I'm not gonna lie. This is my first with these, and I kind of like them. Never tried these before. But yeah, man, love, understanding, education, communication, empathy, wisdom, patience, love again, kindness, understanding, overstanding, understanding, outerstanding. If that's even a thing, it gotta be if there's an understanding. So, you know, there might even be an upper standing and an understanding. Well, there is an understanding. So there might be an upper standing instead of an overstanding. I might have just came up with something. Upper standing. But y'all know what it is. We be chilling. We spreading love. But we ain't naive. You know? You know what's going on out here? It's unfortunate. But this note could be changed. This note could be changed. You could be in that cycle for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, however many years. 60. That would be very unfortunate. But 60. And something can spark in your life, and hopefully that everybody's life has its own course. Everything happens for a reason, I believe. Timing is everything. All of that good stuff. So I believe that eventually, if you want to be there, you'll be there. You want to find a happy place where you ain't letting little stuff, like, literally control your day and your attitude, and, you know, making you short-tempered with people or very irritated, especially like when you're doing it with younger folks, with your kids in general, or your little cousins, anybody that's just younger. You know, like, we don't need to be battering each other's feelings and the little bit of barriers or shells we do have left. You got the people you love breaking them down before, you know, a stranger will. It's unfortunate. Happens way too often. Like the type of love that we think is love is so dysfunctional. We get used to it, and if someone was try to show us some genuine, official, unconditional love, it's looked at as what the fuck is wrong with you, basically. Like, what are you on? You high? You drunk? Like, what you think you better than me or something like that? Like, nah, I actually think I was worse than you. You, whoever you are, I think I was worse than you. Honestly, I think I had never towards. There would have to be certain things to take place for me to feel like there was, you know, no, no limits, no boundaries, no none of that. So none of those things ever took place. So I won't speak on that. But typically, nobody, nobody that's not intended ever in anything. Like, I'm not like trying to hurt random people's feelings. Like, I'm not walking around trying to be mean and throwing rocks at random people. No, I was a kid. I did do kid stuff like that. Not at people. I mean, I possibly did. I ain't gonna lie. I would have to think about that. But yeah, I ain't never been that person. So you don't gotta be so. You don't have to be so narrow-minded. I used to be so narrow-minded. I used to be stuck in a particular way. Like, there were a whole list of things that I wouldn't do. Not that I would do, that I wouldn't do. Like, as just a person, and then as a figure in the screen or in the twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a figure in a twist or in the screen, I would had a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't do. So it kept me in like a super narrow lane, like to where my life was real particular. It was real structured. It was very protective. I put myself in my own bubble. I created my own bubble throughout the years. Like, the way I grew and matured, I put myself in a super tight bubble. That's why, like, listen, I really wanted to be on cameras doing this or something similar to this all the way back in 2010, 2012. Honestly. But I just knew that I couldn't. I knew it didn't make sense to. It didn't make sense to. I'm not going to say that I couldn't. Like, it was against the rules for me. For me, it was against the rules to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what? Why would I? Then back then, obviously, it wasn't nothing lucrative or monetarily beneficial or anything like that, or even super impactful as far as, like, the reach and the impact that it will have. It wasn't even that then. Even if it was monetary at that time, I can't speak for that. Like I said, I wasn't in it. But, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't moving communities. You can move a person, a good 10 people at once, 50, you can get a couple people together in any manner, whether it's, entertainment, fun, edutainment, education, either thing, But I don't know. I'm just trying to do better. Just trying to do a little better. That's it. Just trying to do a little better. Let me get up. Ooh, look at that sign. See, I need to start. And I'm somebody that now, man, I would have never thought of doing yoga. I would try yoga. I've never done it. And ashes all over my shirt. I've never done it, but I'm not against it no more. There's a lot of things I was against: eating, drinking, trying, experiencing. Had to open up a little bit. Had to get out of that life and that shell and that twist and that screen. Gotta get out the screen, y'all. Swear, it ain't fun in there. Not really. Don't get me wrong, we love it. I can't even sit here and tell you I ain't love it. I I can't tell you I didn't love it, and I don't love it. I just know I can't do it. I can't be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I know I shouldn't be. I know it's not the way for me anymore. There's a point in time where it was the only way for me. I don't know why I just sat back down, because the sun just came back out from the crowd. But there was a point in time where it was like that, but now it's not. And it ain't gotta be like that for y'all. Shout out to all the sisters going through stuff. I think these videos are marked not for kids, but you know we love the kids. I see you, I'm gonna race you. You wanna play catch? You wanna play catch, race? I still jump rope with kids. I ain't really trying to go down slides and stuff, but I'll chase you around for a little bit. You know what I mean? It tag, freeze tag, whatever it is. But we here, man. I try to be as nice as possible. I ain't all the way there yet. Still certain people, I still be in my mode certain times where it's just like be a lot going on outside. Like the city crazy. I mean, but everywhere's crazy right now. It's unfortunate. And I'm not gonna lie. I gotta say this. Most of the shit's corny as fuck. Wind's blowing hard as ever. It might be affecting my sound. Oh, why it sound like? Okay. I knew something went different. Alright, I just seen me startle like a bug went in my ear. But a lot of that shit's corny, man. Like, y'all, I ain't never been that dude. I ain't never been that dude, and I ain't never respect that nigga, honestly. There gotta be something else about you that be like, yeah, alright, I respect it. You gotta have character, like, it ain't about nothing actionable you can do. Besides show love, other than that, there's nothing actionable you do. Nothing physical, nothing athletically, you get what I'm saying? That's gonna be like, yeah, no, you gotta have soul. You gotta be a person. You gotta be human. A lot of people don't got that. But they wanna be that. They wanna fall under that title. Under that 4-letter title. Y'all know what it is. We ain't even gonna say it. Well, 4 and then 5. 4 letters, then 5 letters. Sorry, I had to spell it out in my head. 4 letter, then 5 letter title. It's 4 letters, then 5 letters, and that makes the title. So, y'all want to be that? I used to want to be that. These days, I just want to be a thorough man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to be. I just want to stay true to myself, who I am. I don't want to go backwards. It'll be very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But backwards isn't, you know, I don't want people to think it's whatever. We won't get into it, but just know we're going forward anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing something that I prefer not to do, but it's for the greater good. You know, it's me on that path of progression going forward, and so I'm gonna do it for the time being until I get to a place where I'm in my comfort zone, and not my comfort zone like lackadaisy, just like in a place where I can be comfortable, and then I can just still do what I'm doing now, which is jumping off the bridge. I never thought I would be doing this, like I said back then. Listen, I just got caught on somebody's random camera and I got mad. I was almost like tempted to go, obviously, but I didn't. I'm like, that's my fault. What was I doing? Why stupid? Like, what was you doing? I had my head down. Couldn't even see it. But whatever. I'm trying to be a better person, different person. I ain't naive. Something about to come back out, but I love y'all, man. I don't know how much video I got left, cause the thing stay full and it be cutting off mid videos. That's why y'all be seeing it. So be jumping from topic to topic, but I'm gonna get it better. Don't worry, work with me. I just had to do it. I don't know. I'm gonna do more. Just give me some time. There's a particular person I want to bring in, but their spirit ain't right. Their soul ain't there. And they're young, very young child, but their soul's not there as a child. Sad to say. Situations we go through and environments we be in, you could be a child, and I'm looking at like your soul ain't right. I can't even. I would never. It's unfortunate. Like you would have to show me something different because what I see, I can't stand by. I can't. There's no way I can even. What? Listen. The different me, the worst me, would have put the current me in the situation that the current me would have been like. That the current me right now is like, nah, I can't do that. I don't even want to be in that type of environment. Like, it's not my place. It is my place. I don't want it to think that it's gonna. My duty here is transferring to another person's duty. Like, no, it's not that. I have my own duty as an individual. So I just leave it alone altogether. But yeah, I'm gonna do better. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get some stuff done. Tomorrow's Sunday. All this stuff might be closed, but I'm trying to do a little bit of running around, see if I can get a few things handled. But I'm about to be out. I'm about to go try to do a couple sets of pull-ups, some push-ups, and then head off, get my day started. I gotta go run somewhere. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day, beautiful day. Get some good rest tonight. Make sure y'all are urinating and defecating. Urinate, defecate, and get some rest. If you are doing it in a safe way, make sure you get your I don't know, I'm not even gonna say that. That's good too, but sweat. How about that? Sweat. Everybody sweat. I don't care what you're doing. Sweat. I need to sweat more. I actually hate sweating. But once again, once I get back in that comfort zone, I'll be able to, you know what I mean? I won't care about stuff like that. I won't care about stuff like that at all. Because I know I need to sweat. I might do a little sweating, you know what I mean, throughout the day, mildly, not like a full drench, like a detox sweat. That's what you need. If I sweat a lot, man, my face get real skinny. I ain't gonna lie, I started looking pretty nice. I started looking younger. And I started to sweat a little younger. Get my hair done like a different person. It's rough, but I don't care. I've always been a rugged type person. Like, I'm not the cutest going about person. I'm not at the barber every week, every 2 weeks. I haven't been to a barber shop. I don't know if I said this before. I haven't been to a barber shop in over a decade. Yep. It's probably been about 12. Yeah, like 12 years. Yep, 12 and a half, 13 maybe years since I walked into a barber shop and got something done. And back then I was still only getting shape ups. I had a fro at the time. I used to rock like a. I'm gonna say that for another video. But I had a fro, chin strap. You know what I mean? Fro and a chin strap. And I got a shape up. But I don't like giving them not them type of people. I don't like giving anyone that type of responsibility where I'd be like, I don't like something and nah, I'm upset. And it's like on me. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I'd be upset, especially when it's a service. So I just stay away from those. Like, I was that type of person. That was something that I didn't do. Like, I go to barbershops. And I grew up getting my hair cut by my mom. My mom always cut my hair. Most of the time. Coming up as a kid, my mom kept us crispy. So, I wasn't big on barbershops anyway. Wasn't big on barbershop talk. Don't get me wrong, I was in barbershops as a kid, but it wasn't that often. We got our hair cut more in the house than we did at a barbershop. There was other things going on in barbershops that was operating, so you got to sit there and see different people and the candy stores and stuff like that, obviously. And it was a different time back then. Back then it was early 2000s, late 90s. Good times, good times, good times. I was young, I didn't really know too much. But let me stop talking. Love y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace.